this is Esme, and at the moment there isn't that much competition going on, so you know what? Today we're going to be doing the tri-pony tournament. Yes, all 3 horses are going to go head to head against each other. We thought we would bring the competition here with the Olympics being cancelled and so many other horse events. I thought we would make our own. So today all 3 horses, they're going to go against each other for a series of different challenges. So let me know which horse you think is going to be the winner. Leave a little comment below, or let me know in the iCard. So anyway, let's meet the teams. Okay everybody, round 1 is Bowel Racing. So this is not going to be kind of proper Bowel Racing. I feel like I'm going to offend a lot of Western riders. This is going to be amateur, mediocre, English kind of version of Bowel Racing, because over here in England, unfortunately, Western riding is very, very rare. I don't actually know anybody who does it over here, which is kind of sad, but you know what, we're gonna give it another go. So back in October, I actually tried Bowel Racing over in Texas for the very first time. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a little link below because it was so much fun to film. I really enjoyed myself. But obviously the horses that I ride are show jumpers. They've never done or been trained to do Bowel Racing in their lives before. So I thought it'd be quite entertaining and fun to have a little try, see who is going to be the fastest. I don't actually know because Joey has longer legs, but then I feel like Casper can probably do the turns a little bit tighter, so we will see. I might have to do a little practice round first because I don't know what they're going to think to them because they're used to going over the barrels, not around them. But yeah, let the Bowel Racing commence. Okay everybody, I've now got Joey here. I've just warmed him up. We've done some circles, some walk, trot, canter. So now it's time for us to do some Bowel Racing. He's all kitted out in his lime green to support his team. So I feel like this might be quite interesting because he's got quite long legs. He's the youngest out of all the horses. I feel like we might be a little bit wobbly around some of the turns. We might not be the fastest, but I don't think we'll be knocking any barrels over, so that's good. So now is the time for all of the Western riders to really judge my riding. I'm going to be using both hands. I'm not going to be doing the like one-handed thing where you hold on to the horn because I don't have a horn. I'm riding in an English jumping saddle. I guess I could hold on to the pommel, but he won't know what I'm doing when I'm using one hand. So we'll just see how it goes really. Joey and I have just finished our Bowel Racing patinal course. I think we didn't do too badly. I don't think it was the best. It might not be the fastest time. There were a few times where he did struggle a little bit with the tight turns and we had to break down into trot rather than cantering the whole thing. And he did get his legs a little bit muddled at times, so he had to go back to trot to get the right canter. Also, while going around a few of the barrels, he kind of wanted to go too close to the barrel too soon, so we couldn't really do our S bend. So it meant that when we came out the other side of the barrel, we weren't straight, we were like miles off, so I had to kind of straighten him up. But you know what, I'm really proud of him. It's his first time he's ever done anything like this, and I think he did a really good job. So now it's Casper's turn. the Bowel Racing with Casper. I think he's pooped out already. He seems so tired now, don't you? But that felt amazing. Obviously, again, we are no Bowel racers or Western riders. We're an English tack. We're trying our best here, guys. But I think he really enjoyed it. Like some of those corners, I just felt like I could really turn him because he's just that much smaller and more compact compared to Joey. He has a lot smaller legs. So he was really going around some of those turns. He felt a lot better because I was able to do the, I used to do pony club games where you're supposed to kind of do an S bend. So before you do the tight turn, you have to kind of go out a little bit. So that's what I was trying with some of the barrels where, for example, the barrel up there, I kind of went a little bit wide to start with. So then you can really do that whip round turn. So you're dead on straight to the next barrel. And I feel like he just really enjoyed it. So Casper, do you reckon you're gonna give up show jumping and become a barrel pony? If only there were barrel racing competitions here, but no, I think he really enjoyed that. He is definitely a horse that we have to whiz him up a little bit, and then once he's going, he is flying and he is loving it. So well done, Casp. Let's see how Mickey goes. Just finished doing the Bowel Racing with Mickey, so it's definitely a little bit different, you know, not being on the horse and kind of leading them. There were a few times where the little old man struggled a little bit to keep up with me, but I didn't drag him or anything. I just had the lead rope a little bit longer, so I wasn't like pulling him, but yeah, just to encourage him a little bit more. But I think he actually quite enjoyed that because back in the day we used to do mounted games a lot together. We definitely weren't the fastest, but it was more kind of slow and steady wins the race. And I think he did a very good job, yeah? I think he really enjoyed that. So Mickey, are you ready for the next challenge? Yeah. All right, everybody, it's now time for challenge number 2, pole bending. So the horse that is fastest to weave all the way up and all the way down the poles will be the winner. However, a few time penalties will be added if any of the poles are missed. On this challenge, I'm not really too sure who's going to win this. I feel like all of the horses kind of have a good chance at winning because Joey is quite fast, Casper's quite nippy around the turns, and then Mickey is an ex-game pony. He's now retired, but back in the day I used to do mounted games with him and this was one of his favourites, so we'll see who the winner is. Okay everybody, I've just finished doing the pole bending on Casper and he was so good. The only thing I can say is there were a few times where I was a little bit petrified for my kneecaps because with pole bending he does get quite excited and likes to go quite fast, and what he doesn't like doing so much is actually bending around. He kind of just goes straight and kind of moves his body a little bit, like just out of the way of the poles. So I did have to pull him a few times because I was honestly terrified for my kneecaps. So a few times that my kneecaps did kind of brush against the poles, but he was on it, he was loving it, he was going super speedy, and I think that was a very good round. Good boy, Bubs. Mwah. pole bending with Mickey, and he found it very exciting. There was one point where I kind of like, my hands were just slipping, so the lead rope was dangling a tiny bit, and I think he just grabbed it with his mouth, and I feel like the second half for a little bit when we were running down, he was just carrying it in his mouth, which was so cute. I don't know if that was the fastest time, but it was definitely one of the most fun. It's now time for challenge 3, the sneaky snake maze. So with this challenge, each horse has to go through the maze of poles in the quickest time possible. However, time faults will be added if they touch any of the poles, move any of the poles, or just somehow don't complete the maze by just walking out of it. So I feel like Mickey might be quite good at this challenge. He's got some advantages being the smallest. However, if he does get a bit frustrated and wants to go a little bit faster than he should, he might touch some poles. Again, Joey is the biggest, so he's going to be a little bit more difficult to maneuver around, but we will see how it goes. Just finished doing the maze, or the sneaky snake, with Joey, and he was so good. This is such a difficult exercise for him because it's so tight and he's a pretty big horse. So what I kind of had to do is, if his neck was straight, I could then ask his butt to kind of move around. So it was like each time we had to do turn on the forehand, but he was a very good boy, and I think it's now time to go and get him some treats. Good boy. Casper was so good. So I went in there and I thought, you know what? I reckon we can trot this. As soon as I got to the first corner, I was like, nope, back to walk. If not, he would have got some faults for knocking the poles. But he did very well. With Joey, the technique I kind of did was turn on the forehand, where I'd kind of be straight, or his neck and body at the front would be straight, and then for him to go round the corner, I'd ask his hindquarters to move round. But with Casper, he's a little bit more flexible, and he found the tight turns a little bit easier. So we kind of did what I'm going to call the banana method, where basically he was bent to one side and then I asked him to bend to the other, and he did very well. So well done, Casper. We're going to have to check the times, but first it's time for Mickey. Scoot your boot. Good boy! Good boy! Well done, Mick! Okay, everybody, I've just finished the sneaky snake maze with Mickey, and oh my goodness, he did so well. We almost trotted through it. He kind of did like a fast walk, because knowing Mickey, he does everything minimal effort. If he doesn't have to put much effort into it, he definitely won't try his hardest. But he did very well because he's so small. He was so nippy around all the corners. I did kind of like slightly drag him a little bit because he's definitely not the speediest, but Mickey did very well. Oh, he's off now. Now he's got the speed in him. It's now prize giving. So for the first results for the oil drum, Joey, you managed to do the the Bowel Racing in 20 seconds, 0.8. Yes. Okay, for Casper, you managed to do the Bowel Racing in 20.2 seconds, so he's currently in the lead. And Mickey, you did the Bowel Racing in 34.6 seconds. So you weren't quite the speediest on that one. Okay, we've got other challenges to see. We've got other Joey. Okay, so for the pole bending, Joey, you did the pole bending, yes, in 18.1 seconds. That's pretty fast, Okay, Casper, how did you do? Your pole bending was in 18.3 seconds, so not far off. Joey is currently in the lead for this one. And then Mickey, you were actually pretty speedy with the pole bending. You did it in 22.1 seconds, so just not fast enough, but it was a lot better than the barrel racing. Okay, Joey, for the maze, you did it in 15.9 seconds. That is pretty fast. Okay, and Casper, you did the maze in 16 exactly seconds. So you were so close. Okay, and Mickey, you did the maze in 15.1. So you actually won the maze, Mickey. Well done. Okay, so now it's time for the total scores. So whoever has the smallest score is the winner because I did every challenge in the fastest time. Okay, so Joey, your score was 54.8. Congratulations. So here is your rosette. Everybody gets a rosette no matter what places they are. Okay, Casper, your turn. Your total score was 54.5. That was so speedy. Okay, here's your rosette. Why don't we do a purple one to match your head colour? There we go. Okay, and Mickey, your speed was 71.8. So unfortunately you are in third place, but congratulations anyway, you did a very good job. Oh, don't eat the rosette. I'll put it on this side, there we go. Okay, so that means that in second place we have Joey, and in first place we have Casper. So Casper, you're the winner. Congratulations. Here we go, you win the treats. So would you like one? Would you like a treat? Let me open it up. Okay, I'm going as fast as I can. Here we go, you get a whole one. I usually half them when I give them to them, but well done, Casper, a whole treat, good boy. Okay, Mickey, you can have one, and Casper, Joey, you can have one for runners up. There we go. Good boy, you can have a third of a treat because you're still on a bit of a diet. And then Joey, you can have 2/3 of a treat for coming in second place. So well done, everybody. I feel like Casper, although he's getting a little bit older now and he's not got as longer legs as Joey, I think it's one of those things where experience has just helped him. You know, he's been ridden for quite a while. I've owned him for 6 and a bit years now. So well done, Casper. You are the winner of the This Is Me Tri-Pony Tournament. How do you feel? You feel amazing, that's great. So congratulations, it's the first thing he's ever won in his lifetime, so well done. Okay, I know you really want another treat. Okay, you can have half of another stud muffin. Okay, there we go. Good boy. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching today's video. Comment down below if you were correct with who you thought was going to win, and again, who you were rooting for as well. I'm very happy with how all 3 horses went. I'm really proud of all 3 babies. Although Casper has won today, I do love all of them the same. Like, I couldn't pick one over all of them. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're new or have not done so already, please like and subscribe, as it really does help me out and I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all next time. Bye. Good boy. Okay, no, you've had enough treats, even though you're the winner. Okay, you can have it. You can have it. They look so cute with the... Oh no, Mickey's rosette's fallen on the floor. Good boy. Okay, everybody, I've now got Joey here. He's all warmed up. Got northern then.
I fell over.
Turn the camera around. This is what's happened. Mickey's trying to eat the gimbal. Oh my gosh. Did you knock it over there? Did you knock it over? He just wants to eat me.
This seems to be a bit too full of beans for a horse with Cushing's.